the sky in this handmade heaven. We forget the time, 'cause birds of a feather fly together. In this handmade heaven, I come alive.
Oh, coffee time, boys and girls.
The sky in this handmade heaven, handmade heaven.
It's gonna take a minute. So first, the cereal. Apple cinnamon Cheerios rolls, yeah. Actually, we're gonna eat. Plus, hey, heaven, I come alive. That's for two.
The sky in this handmade heaven, handmade heaven, handmade heaven, handmade heaven.
Change of plans, folks. We're not gonna listen to Sabrina Carpenter. We're gonna watch Sabrina. Yeah. I said I'll watch your Love and Fear, Fear and Love, Love and Fear Q&A. And boy did I, but I got kind of bummed out. So I was like, I can't do it. So we're gonna watch it here, right now. Isn't that neat? Marina Q&A. Marina and the Dominus. Marina. Big fan, by the way. Wow. At the hour and 3 minutes. And...
New Dayquil Severe with Vicks VapoCool. The daytime coughing, stuffy head.
Whoa, April 23rd. She knows who I am. No way. Where was I? Oh, I'd say about right here.
It feels like...
I want to talk to you.
I suppose, like you said a minute ago, it feels
This
like a
is
very
the closest you
simple
will
year,
get.
and it's felt very
Are
easy
you
for me
even there?
to create it. Even though I feel like I'm like working harder than I ever have before. Weirdly, I'm like
work hard, play
working
hard,
so
work
hard
play.
compared to my memories of fruit and Electro Heart and stuff. But it's come from a place of really wanting to do an album and promote it in a way that felt right to me. Because there's so many ways to promote things.
That's true, yeah.
So
be blessed,
yeah, and in
everybody,
terms
be
of fans
blessed.
getting it, I think so. I think it's always different. It's always really interesting for me to see how people respond to things, because each album that I've done sounds pretty different and has always focused
You're very pretty,
on,
by the
a
way.
certain part of
I mean, very, very
human,
pretty.
like, psyche, or just of life, or of my experience of life at that time. So Love and Fear is like very concrete in how I've packaged it. But yeah, I think fans have been like very engaged with it. And it is really fun for me when I release songs like Orange Trees. They were like all the mega like.
And we're gonna review it.
Like
I listened to a little bit on a bad day.
This is so pop. I hope the rest of Love isn't going to be like this. And then like To Be Human comes out, and they're like, oh my god, I love it so much. Which I completely get. Like it's not every song is going to be, the
To Be Human.
you like. But like for me, it's really important as a writer to feel like I'm excited about.
And you put Cheerios.
And actually, that's why I collaborated a lot on this record. I co-wrote a lot.
Apple cinnamon.
And like,
look at this fruit, by the way.
So, whereas To Be Human, I would have written that with other people. It's such a like finely tuned, personal song. So both ways of making songs really work well.
You need this for in the morning when you wake up to eat cereal, don't you?
And I also say that historically, there is always a moment of nostalgic reflection. Okay, so when you hear in your Marina record, you can't help but be like, but when I was listening to Electra, like this is how I felt.
On Fruit, they were like, oh god, we should just go back to
Screw
Electra.
my mom, yeah.
When Electra came out, people were like,
No.
fucking sellout, blah, blah,
Fucking
blah.
sellout.
Like,
You're a fucking sellout. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's totally true. It's totally true.
because some of you, were you guys, were there any fans who knew of me before Electra Heart here? Like, do you remember the response that I got? And at the time, pop was not cool. Like, now we have such a blend of genres thanks to the internet and Spotify and stuff. You know,
I watched the one where you started crying about racism. I cried too. Right here.
you don't have to like just be into hip hop or just be into indie. But at the time, it was really hard to break through that and be like, well, actually, this is what I'm interested in. So, but it is very enjoyable for me to see each era what the responses are, because it's also telling of like online culture and also like what people connect to. It's like always so fascinating for me. Like Human had such a nice response, and it meant a lot to me that people like felt the same.
There's always a song from each era, which at the time was either divisive or slept on, and then afterwards becomes a moment.
This is why she's my manager.
Guys, it's true. You should hear me in a meeting. I'm like the most underrated artist of our generation. Like, it's a thing, right? But I will say, so if I said Teen Idol right now,
Yes.
dude, are you kidding? You didn't even do a video for Teen Idol.
Yeah,
It's outrageous.
and also at the
Hello,
time,
Insecure.
I had a manager who was
not me.
not her, and they actually said that I shouldn't put it on the album, and I was like, yeah, but you're, no disrespect, but you're 57, you're not going to know what any of those lyrics mean, to be fair. So everyone's got a different perspective, and that's why artists should mainly listen to themselves and like a little bit to other people.
And then I swooped in.
And then just swooped
So
in.
it was fine. So as we move forward, this is the thing. There's going to be songs on love and fear that means something specific to you as the fans, and that means something specific to you because your music is now everyone else's. So you put it out, and it's now ready for everyone else to comment on, to be exposed to connect with, to reference, and to relate to. And so I think that's part of what is so impressive about your songwriting journey, is that it actually doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if no one else likes the one Marina song that you love. It's yours.
Yeah, I think
Me
that's
too.
true. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Actually, I was just saying in the green room earlier that people have commented a lot with this album on my growth, and they say, I love seeing how you evolve. And it's a really nice comment to have, but also I like it because you are seeing your own growth in my music as well. And that's why I have the types of fans that I do, because it's like when something really means something to you, it's like deep, it's not going away. So I feel very, 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 very lucky that I have people who connect to my music for that reason.
Shall we hear something?
From Fear? Yeah, guys,
Do you want
you're going to hear 3 songs.
Okay, no. She's selling it in. Guys.
Snippets.
Oh.
Snippets, so we don't get pulled down off you.
Hello as well.
I know people
You don't
have
smoke
been
too much,
sharing bits and
Marina.
pieces, and I am out there with security
So
forced to take
yeah,
it
but
down.
I'm going to share them to you now. So
Okay, so ready for this one?
okay, so we're going to play a little bit of Believe in Love.
You say that I'm different to the girls you dated. You say that you found me and the one you waited for. Guess I need to trust you when you say you love me. Every day you say that you've been thinking of me.
That's so dope. I need to buy a CD, yeah. Shit, it's out too. I need to activate my yeah, I'm gonna activate my debit card, and hopefully someone would give me some money. You know. Oh, I do too.
I know, I'm sorry.
I need to believe in love.
What a cruel
Oh.
mistress!
I know, wasn't it?
Got it in the middle of the chorus.
That was good enough. That
And
was
now
enough,
you're all going to
yeah.
get pre-order
Whoa.
like banners at the bottom of the stream. I'll be
Might
like,
come.
yeah, believe in love. So that opens Fear.
Yes.
And I thought it was a good one to play because it's not just because it's like, I mean, it's guys, the whole record, I can't even, like, I don't have enough words to describe it. Like, it's so ridiculous how I describe this record.
Which is
It's
weird.
so feeling.
She's so verbose.
As
She's
you
like
can see.
the chattiest woman on
Yeah.
earth.
I just can't. I'm like, every time. It's just like a crazy emotion. But this one, I think because it moves us from love into fear. So it's actually now like a pause of saying, like, this is, 8-song record about love and about being in love and finding love and being happy about love. And then you're moving into this point of literally moving into fear. Like, I want to believe in love.
Yeah, well, actually, it's interesting you say that because I feel like I actually don't have that many songs about romantic love on this record. I think I have like
Would you
5
like
out
to
of 16
be my
tracks. So
partner?
with Fear, it's related to many different
girlfriend.
things like existential fears.
No, you already have a boyfriend.
Fears
I understand.
about purpose, about family,
public
about
demand. Oh.
and this one is about romantic love, about relationships.
You're on
So
the
I
list.
thought this was like
That
one of
is
the
a weird-
simplest ways to start
that is weird, isn't it?
fear, because for a lot of us, fears come up
Yeah.
when we fall in love
When
with
I
somebody. or have,
a love superstar,
valuable relationship.
superstar,
yeah, and I think that's definitely one thing that I've been able
superstar,
to
superstar.
process
Do
by
I not get
writing
privileges?
this record, because until I met my partner, I was
No.
like so.
That's what I
I
think
just
of what
don't
you
know how to
said.
describe it, but I was just so
Just farted.
effed up about
Don't
about
you love
relationships
that?
and
Maybe apathetic even about relationships.
yeah, I mean, like Electra Heart was really like the other side of the coin in like playing with that idea of being invulnerable, whereas this is like the absolute opposite. It's like I am sincere and
Mama,
and
don't
you know,
you cry.
I am
I
a
will
vulnerable
be
person. Nothing
alright.
is guaranteed in life or love, but it'd be a sad way to live if you
It's a sad way to live.
if
I'll
you
smoke a
didn't love someone
cigarette and
because
I'm
of
not.
that. And it's really helped me.
What's really helped you?
This record has actually really helped me
Oh.
like, move through that. It doesn't mean that I have like
This
zero
is helping me get through
feelings ever.
life. This is just my diary.
I've been with my beloved partner for
It's not like
4.5
people are watching. I
years.
get 0 views.
But like when in the first few years, it was very hard because these like, I would say like historical fears that or patterns that I've had in my life kept coming up. So it's like I couldn't just like fully or like purely like love someone.
Oh, it's
because
time to raise it
I'm
again,
always
boys.
thinking of these things that like could happen. All of us have experienced that to a degree, but like it felt so intense and vivid for me, and it never went away. So I thought I have to tackle this. I can't go on.
I like
this,
banana
which is
and
why
chocolate milk.
We might open up to have a question even now because we're in the space, right? So we're just going to get our mics.
Oh, question time. Hold on.
And likewise, if you're watching on YouTube,
I don't
just
have
comment
any
and we'll
chocolate
try and
milk,
do it.
yeah.
But do some questions now. We'll keep
Okay.
it flowing, and also then it makes you wait.
I'm answering before you answer them.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to wait 2 seconds before I answer
No,
them.
I'm right there.
Okay, cool.
And stand up.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Stand up.
I'm sitting right here.
Thank you.
Your hair looks stupid.
I want to ask.
I gotta get that out of my system.
Like creative blocks for writing this album. Like, did you have like troubles or like any worries in writing this album or like making it? Did you have?
Yeah, of course. I got through shit going on.
I did have a lot of breaks. Like my first ride trip to LA, I wrote You and Karma. And at the time, the production was so different, and I was just like recoiling at the idea of ever like doing something public again. So I just thought, oh, those are for other artists. And then I didn't write again for another
2 years.
God, I think it might have been like 4 to 6 months. So
Oh.
I've never been.
Oh, for this
touch
album.
wood. That's not wood, but there. Touch wood. I've never had creative blocks in my career as a songwriter, but I think it's also because I just don't write if I don't want to.
Me too.
So in that sense,
I got you have a
I've
fun
never really
doing
had any
that.
trouble. But also, if you put me in a room with people, I will write a song. Like, it's just in my blood. But if I'm on my
Casual
own,
was that?
I won't. If I'm on my own, I'll take ages to finish something. Like Human took 4 months to finish. So
To be human.
it's easy to come up with melodies when it's, you know, what you've done for a living, like 10 years, and for a hobby. But yeah, very long answer. But no, I haven't had creative blocks, but I have had massive.
Oh, someone's like, I gotta be
writing,
Maria
so I
too.
just was
See her
confused.
on.
And didn't you write Orange Trees in like 3
I feel
hours
so
or
pretty
something?
now.
Oh yeah, in like 2 hours. Yeah, it was a session that was only 5 hours because I was leaving for the airport, and the first 3 hours we just like couldn't get anything. I had the chorus.
Part 2 coming soon. I can do video short, yo. Alright, peace. And love.